It's been very, very hot. In fact, I think we're going to hit 100 degrees again today. Oof. We're already pretty warm outside. I know. Lots of sunshine. We've been hitting 100 degrees since sometime last week. So it's been a while. It's been very hot. It is summer. Summer's not over yet, but we do have some relief down the road here eventually. So let's go to Links 1. And so far, we've had 13 days where we've actually hit 100 degrees here in Oklahoma City, but we're already adding another one to the 90-degree column here, at least in Oklahoma City. So we're going to continue to see these temperatures climb over the next several days. And it just kind of looks like eventually that cold front, yes, it will be coming in, but it's just going to take a while longer. So today, temperatures clearly going to be above normal. We've seen several days in August where temperatures have been at above, well above normal, well above the low 90s. We've had lots of low 100s and unfortunately just not a whole lot of rain. So the drought monitor, that's been updated. And now it looks like that southern half of the state, it is certainly becoming a little bit more dry. Now we've got that moderate showing up a little bit more frequently in southwest Oklahoma. We still have a little bit of extreme drought and also in parts of north central, northeast Oklahoma. And we don't see a whole lot of rain in the forecast. Eventually, yes, there is a chance, but not really in the short term, not expecting a whole lot out of it. So excessive heat warnings continue across the eastern half of the state. Heat advisories here in central Oklahoma. No advisories out to the west, but that's just because it's going to be a little less humid, but nonetheless still very hot. So the Star Integris camera up of our Lucky Star Skycam network are already sitting at 97 degrees with a south-southwest wind at 13 miles an hour, gust at 19, but with dew points in the mid-60s, it feels more like 99. Not a huge difference there, but it's just hot. So mid and upper 90s, some low 100s already showing up across north, lots of upper 90s and around 100 degrees across the south. But again, after factoring in those dew points that are already in the 70s, especially out to the east, it feels anywhere between about 103 to as much as around 111 in parts of eastern Oklahoma. Today, that wind's coming out of the southwest between about 10 to as much as around 20 miles an hour. That's pretty much how it's going to stay as we go throughout the afternoon. So you can clearly see where that heat dome is and where it has been. It really hasn't moved a whole lot. We're obviously not the only ones under excessive heat warnings and heat advisories. The heat dome, though, will be shifting out to the west over the next few days. And so we're still expecting temperatures to be around 100 degrees until we can finally get that cold front to move in. But right now, it's still starting to speed up a little bit. It's at least going to be moving into the state as early as Saturday afternoon for the northern part, but probably not making it into the metro until early Sunday. But it will be making its way in, and behind it, we are expecting temperatures to drop down into the 80s for highs, at least for a little while, with a chance of rain and storms for parts of the state as well. That doesn't last forever. Eventually, the heat dome does come back, but it doesn't look nearly as strong. Now we're talking about highs in the low 90s, which is going to be a lot closer to normal. But today, shooting for a high of about 101 in Oklahoma City, 100 in Enid, 100 degrees in Stillwater, 101 in Ada, and 103 later this afternoon in Lawton. Some data is still trying to bring out a couple of isolated showers and storms later this afternoon and evening in southeast Oklahoma. But again, chances overall are not all that great. Overnight tonight, most of us are going to be pretty clear and temperatures drop down into the mid and upper 70s. The wind's going to be pretty light. Tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be dangerously hot again. 102 in Oklahoma City, 103 in Stillwater, 103 in Alva, 102 in Clinton, 104 in Altus, 103 in Lawton. And once again, we're also going to have a slight chance of isolated showers and storms, mainly in southeast Oklahoma, but wouldn't be surprised if a shower storm does get going in the Panhandle. But obviously chances are going to be very low for that. Saturday, here at least comes the front. So behind it, temperatures now dropping into the mid and upper 90s, just north of that boundary. But to the south, we're still going to be in the low 100s. So it's going to take some time before the cooler air does move in. But Sunday, temperatures coming down. Even here in Oklahoma City, we've got that slight chance of rain and storms, high of 94 degrees, which is going to be a huge difference compared to what we've been getting used to. And then highs in the 80s by Monday.
Just have a few days to make it through. We'll get there.